Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we have a topic that impacts each and every one of us: good eating habits versus bad eating habits. What we eat plays a significant role in our overall health, energy levels, and even our mood. Whether you're looking to improve your diet, maintain a healthy weight, or simply want to feel better, understanding these habits is crucial. So, if you're excited to learn more about how to make healthier choices and transform your eating habits, you're in the right place. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button below, give this video a thumbs up if you find it helpful, and don't forget to share it with your friends and family. Your support helps us create more content like this to help you live a healthier, happier life. Now, let's get started. Eating is a fundamental part of our daily lives, impacting not just our physical health but also our mental well-being. The choices we make about what, when, and how we eat can greatly influence our overall health and quality of life. In this video, we will explore the differences between good eating habits and bad eating habits, and why it's crucial to adopt healthy eating practices. Good eating habits. 1. High fiber intake. Starchy carbohydrates should make up just over a third of the food you eat. They include potatoes, bread, rice, pasta, and cereals. Choose higher fiber or whole grain varieties, such as whole wheat pasta, brown rice, or potatoes with their skins on. They contain more fiber than white or refined starchy carbohydrates and can help you feel full for longer. Try to include at least one starchy food with each main meal. Some people think starchy foods are fattening, but gram for gram the carbohydrate they contain provides fewer than half the calories of fat. Keep an eye on the fats you add when you're cooking or serving these types of foods because that's what increases the calorie content, for example, oil on chips, butter on bread, and creamy sauces on pasta. 2. Eat lots of fruit and vegetables. It's recommended that you eat at least 5 portions of a variety of fruit and veg every day. They can be fresh, frozen, canned, dried, or juiced. Getting your 5 a day is easier than it sounds. Why not chop a banana over your breakfast cereal, or swap your usual mid-morning snack for a piece of fresh fruit? A portion of fresh, canned, or frozen fruit and vegetables is 80 g. A portion of dried fruit, which should be kept to mealtimes, is 30 g. A 150 milliliters glass of fruit juice, vegetable juice, or smoothie also counts as one portion, but limit the amount you have to no more than 1 glass a day as these drinks are sugary and can damage your teeth. 3. Eat more fish, including a portion of oily fish. Oily fish are high in omega-3 fats, which may help prevent heart disease. Oily fish include salmon, trout, herring, sardines, pilchards, and mackerel. Non-oily fish include haddock, plaice, collie, cod, tuna, skate, and hake. You can choose from fresh, frozen, and canned, but remember that canned and smoked fish can be high in salt. Most people should be eating more fish, but there are recommended limits for some types of fish. 4. Cut down on saturated fat and sugar. You need some fat in your diet, but it's important to pay attention to the amount and type of fat you're eating. There are 2 main types of fat, saturated and unsaturated. Too much saturated fat can increase the amount of cholesterol in the blood, which increases your risk of developing heart disease. On average, men should have no more than 30 g of saturated fat a day. On average, women should have no more than 20 g of saturated fat a day. Children under the age of 11 should have less saturated fat than adults, but a low-fat diet is not suitable for children under 5. In addition, full-fat dairy products, such as cheese, fromage frais, and yogurt, are recommended up to the age of 2 years. Saturated fat is found in many foods, such as fatty cuts of meat, sausages, butter, hard cheese, cream, cakes, biscuits, lard, pies. Try to eat less saturated fat and choose foods that contain unsaturated fats instead, such as vegetable oils and spreads, oily fish, and avocados. For a healthier choice, use a small amount of vegetable or olive oil, or reduced fat spread instead of butter, lard, or ghee. When you're having meat, choose lean cuts and cut off any visible fat. All types of fat are high in energy, so they should only be eaten in small amounts. Regularly consuming foods and drinks high in sugar increases your risk of obesity and tooth decay. Sugary foods and drinks are often high in energy, measured in kilojoules or calories, and if consumed too often can contribute to weight gain. They can also cause tooth decay, especially if eaten between meals. Free sugars are any sugars added to foods or drinks, or found naturally in honey, syrups, and unsweetened fruit juices and smoothies. This is the type of sugar you should be cutting down on, rather than the sugar found in fruit and milk. Many packaged foods and drinks contain surprisingly high amounts of free sugars. Free sugars are found in many foods, such as sugary fizzy drinks, sugary breakfast cereals, cakes, biscuits, pastries and puddings, sweets and chocolate, alcoholic drinks. Food labels can help. Use them to check how much sugar foods contain. More than 22.5 g of total sugars per 100 g means the food is high in sugar, while 5 g of total sugars or less per 100 g means the food is low in sugar. 5. Eat less salt, no more than 6 g a day for adults. Eating too much salt can raise your blood pressure. People with high blood pressure are more likely to develop heart disease or have a stroke. Even if you do not add salt to your food, you may still be eating too much. About 3/4 of the salt you eat is already in the food when you buy it, such as breakfast cereals, soups, breads, and sauces. Use food labels to help you cut down. More than 1.5 g of salt per 100 g means the food is high in salt. Adults and children aged 11 and over should eat no more than 6 g of salt, about a teaspoonful, a day. Younger children should have even less. 6. Get active and be a healthy weight. As well as eating healthily, regular exercise may help reduce your risk of getting serious health conditions. It's also important for your overall health and well-being. Being overweight or obese can lead to health conditions, such as type 2 diabetes, certain cancers, heart disease, and stroke. Being underweight could also affect your health. Most adults need to lose weight by eating fewer calories. If you're trying to lose weight, aim to eat less and be more active. Eating a healthy, balanced diet can help you maintain a healthy weight. 7. Do not get thirsty. You need to drink plenty of fluids to stop you getting dehydrated. The government recommends drinking 6 to 8 glasses every day. This is in addition to the fluid you get from the food you eat. All non-alcoholic drinks count, but water, lower-fat milk and lower-sugar drinks, including tea and coffee, are healthier choices. Try to avoid sugary soft and fizzy drinks, as they're high in calories. They're also bad for your teeth. Even unsweetened fruit juice and smoothies are high in free sugar. Your combined total of drinks from fruit juice, vegetable juice, and smoothies should not be more than 150 milliliters a day, which is a small glass. Remember to drink more fluids during hot weather or while exercising. 8. Do not skip breakfast. Some people skip breakfast because they think it'll help them lose weight. But a healthy breakfast high in fiber and low in fat, sugar and salt can form part of a balanced diet, and can help you get the nutrients you need for good health. A whole-grain lower-sugar cereal with semi-skimmed milk and fruit sliced over the top is a tasty and healthier breakfast. Bad eating habits. Eating processed foods. Processed foods are not just microwave meals and ready meals. A processed food is any food that has been altered in some way during preparation. Food processing can be as basic as freezing, canning, cooking, and drying. Not all processed foods are unhealthy, but some processed foods may contain high levels of salt, sugar, and fat. What counts as processed food? Examples of common processed foods include breakfast cereals, cheese, tinned vegetables, bread, savory snacks, such as crisps, sausage rolls, pies and pasties, meat products, such as bacon, sausage, ham, salami and pâté, microwave meals or ready meals, cakes and biscuits and soft drinks. What makes some processed foods less healthy? Ingredients such as salt, sugar, and fat are sometimes added to processed foods to make their flavor more appealing and to extend their shelf life, or in some cases to contribute to the food's structure, such as salt in bread or sugar in cakes. Buying processed foods can lead to people eating more than the recommended amounts of sugar, salt, and fat, as they may not be aware of how much has been added to the food they are buying and eating. These foods can also be higher in calories due to the high amounts of added sugar or fat in them. Skipping meals. Missing meals, especially breakfast, or going long periods without eating. Skipping meals slows down metabolism, leads to overeating later in the day, and causes energy dips. Overeating and emotional eating. Consuming large amounts of food in one sitting or eating in response to emotions rather than hunger leads to weight gain, digestive issues, and an unhealthy relationship with food. Excessive sugar and salt intake. Consuming foods and drinks high in added sugars and salt increases the risk of obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease. Lack of variety. Eating the same foods repeatedly without incorporating a variety of nutrients leads to nutrient deficiencies, boredom with meals, and unhealthy eating patterns.